once again and welcome to week 16 of the NIWFA Weekly Review Show, which is sponsored by Electric Ireland.
The two final league winners for this season have now been confirmed, and we will have confirmation of them later in the show. But first up, let's have a quick preview of what lies ahead in this week's review.
First up, it's the highlights from a key game in NIWFA Division Two between Larne Ladies against Foyle Belles.
We have post-match interviews from both sides after that game.
And finally, we have confirmation of our last two league winners for season 2019, along with information on those teams who have still plenty to play for. Well, Riona, welcome back on board. I hear you've had a bit of a birthday since we were last together.
Yeah, had a birthday there at the end of July. I'll not disclose the figures.
Being the perfect gentleman, I won't ask you to disclose any ages.
Thank you very much, Colin. Speaking of birthdays, did you know it was Enid Blyton's birthday this weekend?
That's the girl who wrote Famous 5, Secret 7, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I read all them as a child, but also don't forget Naughty.
Naughty? Who could ever get naughty? Who's your favourite naughty character?
Figures!
Listen, I know I've just got my hair cut, and my ears might be sort of a wee bit more showing than usual, but it's no good for calling me names, that's not nice.
Sorry, Colin.
I'm all upset now.
Small ears. Anyway, moving on, and this week's action comes from Division Two, where Larne Ladies hosted the ladies of Foyle Belles.
Larne Ladies went into this game knowing that they couldn't afford to lose. However, for Foyle Belles, victory would secure the championship title. Here we go, here's the highlights.
Colin, Foyle Belles were Division Two champions for 2019.
Yeah, Riona, fully deserved. Started very slowly, I haven't said that the other night. First half hour, Larne were by far the better side, but they could only convert one chance. Foyle then went back and equalised, and once that equalising goal went in, the whole game sort of changed. They looked the better side, and I think overall deserved the full 3 points. A couple of good goals in there as well. Larne Smallwood scored a couple of good goals, so as I said, well done to Foyle on being champion. And
a chance of a cup and a league double.
Yeah, that's the league now secured. Certainly talking to them after the match, they'll be looking forward now to obviously the cup final in a few weeks' time when they're playing Ballymaccash. They'll certainly want to put 2 trophies in the cabin as opposed to 1, so yeah, they're definitely after that league and cup double.
Yeah, and then a bit of a disappointment for Larne.
Yeah, Larne went into the game knowing that they really had to win to keep up their promotion hopes. As it happens, they've lost. Korean also won, which means Larne are now outside the automatic promotion spaces, and really they'll be relying on others to do them favours, but disappointing from their viewpoint, but still a decent enough season for them.
Excellent.
We'll see how it all turns out.
Yeah.
If we have a quick look now at the rest of the results from the Division 2, we can see that Larne's defeat, coupled with Korean's 3-1 defeat of Mountjoy, means that Korean are currently sitting in the promotional place, with each team having 1 game now left to play. Chimney Corner also have plenty to play for, as Carnmoney Athletics' 4-3 win over Ballymaccash means that the Antrim-based side are only 1 point outside the relegation zone, with Carnmoney's final game being against basement side Mountjoy United.
After their title-winning performance against Larne, Colin had hoped to catch up with Foyle Belles captain Lauren Smallwood, but she was having none of it.
No, indeed, Lauren, when asked for an interview, went all shy, and instead pulled rank to nominate Terry McLaughlin and Brona Dunn for the interviews. But before we hear from the champions, we hear from Lauren's Marion Gage. In the meantime, tut Lauren, girls, have a word with her. Marion, first of all, commiserations on tonight's result. You must be very disappointed.
Very disappointed, Cole, very disappointed. Foyle Belles are a hard side to break down. We knew that going into the night's game, and I think reflecting on the game, we tried very hard to break them down. We did. We got in behind them with a good few chances in the first probably 30 minutes. We should have had the game closed off. We weren't clinical enough. They were clinical every time they got through and goal.
As you said there, first 30 minutes you were certainly very much in control there, but just seemed to lose control after that.
That's what happens. We got the goal. We were very much in cruise control. They equalised through one chance, one goal. That's what happens in football. When you get a goal, that happens. It knocks the stuffing out of you. Did knock the stuffing out of us. Half time couldn't have come at a good time. They did go in, they did regroup, they did get focused on the game plan. Again, simple football, try and break them down. Foyle Belles say they're so disciplined, they're hard to break down. We knew that about them. Again, did the same in the second half. They weren't out of their half for 5 minutes, I would say, in the second half. But again, 2 chances, 2 goals. That's what wins you games. That's what wins you leagues. Congratulations to Foyle Belles.
Terry, we'll start with you. Champions for this season. How does that feel?
Fantastic. The girls have put in hard work. We had a tough pre-season. We came here, we were in good stead anyway, we're ready for the league. We were 4-0 won last week, so we came here needing a point for the league, and luckily the girls performed. We got a 3-1.
Tough match tonight, Brona. You started very slowly. It took you maybe half an hour to get going.
We did. On the way down on the road, we were fine about it. We were a bit nervous then when we got here and just thought, this is it now. We need this tonight. Well, we didn't actually need it. We had 2 other games, but Larne always go for it. They're the best team that I'd say we've played in this league. They're an excellent team with an excellent bunch of girls, and I just think that they did well on the pitch tonight as well. To give us that fight. They took the lead there, and it was what we needed. They waking ourselves up. So,
Terry, back to you. Overall for the season, what's your thoughts on the season? It's been a big improvement from last time around.
We've played great leading into this match. There was a lot of talk about how Larne were undefeated at home, but of course people forget that we're now undefeated this season away from home. Excellent performance all season. 1 loss, 1 draw. Excellent performance all around.
What do you put all that away from down to?
I think it put down we play as a team, we play as a unit. We have a tough back 4, excellent attacking team, unbelievable keeper, in my opinion, the best keeper in the league and possibly most leagues. Without a doubt, full confidence in her.
And finally, Bruno, we go back to yourself. Obviously I put you in line for a double now. Ballymaccash young ladies in the final of the League Cup to come, but confident you can secure a double coming in the season?
Hopefully, yeah, but you don't know what a team can bring to a cup final, because last year, as you know yourself, we went in as underdogs against the champions. So, this year we are going in, as the Ballymaccash are underdogs this year, but we're not going to just lie down and let them take it out of us. We're going to go on and we're going to fight for this, because we do want the double. We want that cup home again for 3 years in a row.
Okay, girls, once again, congratulations on being champions for this season. Well done.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Can you hear us? Because it's not just me. It's women all across Northern Ireland, building in strength, skill and numbers. Breaking barriers, testing limits. A quiet revolution with a strong confidence. With the support of those who guide us, challenge us and help us grow, we will change the game. You might underestimate us, but we are resilient. Can you hear us? Because you will. We are the game changers. Electric Ireland, proudly supporting women's football in Northern Ireland.
Time now to look around the rest of the NIWFA leagues, and we're better to start than at the top with the Electric Ireland sponsored championship.
The Electric Ireland Championship this week saw the confirmation of the champions for 2019 as Larne Ladies beat Carnmoney 3-1 to secure a very well earned championship crown. What has made their success even more remarkable this season is how they've recovered from such a poor season last time round. So massive credit has to go to all the players and indeed head coach Ryan McConville and his coaching team. Well done to all involved. Elsewhere, East Belfast Ladies won 2-1 at Lisburn Ladies, Killen Rangers Ladies picked up 3 big points, and finally Lurgan Ladies also secured a second win this week, defeating Downpatrick Ladies.
In Electric Ireland Division 1, St James's Swifts were presented with their trophy following their securing the title last week, and they followed this up with another impressive display to defeat Portadown Ladies. It is, however, now the relegation battle which makes for interesting reading in this division, with Ballinhinch Ladies securing a massive 1-0 victory over Armagh to relieve relegation fears. There was also a big win for Bangor Ladies at PSNI, however this victory has come too late to prevent them from being relegated from Division 1. Finally, Mid-Ulster Ladies warmed up for their forthcoming Super Cup semi-final with a big win over Belfast Celtic.
In Electric Ireland Division 3 this week, any lingering hopes of Dromara Village Ladies of avoiding the drop were ended as they lost to the league leaders St Oliver Plunkett, and in doing so are now relegated to Division 4. Elsewhere, there was a massive result for Kilmore Rec Ladies, who defeated Banbridge Town Ladies, and this, coupled with a defeat of the 22nd Ladies by Craig Evans City, means that they have now moved out of the bottom 2 positions and out of the relegation spots, which is now filled by 22nd Ladies, who have only 1 game left to try and turn around the situation.
And finally, in NIWFA Electric Ireland Division 4, the big result this week was for Ballymena Seconds, whose point at St James's Swift Seconds was enough to secure them promotion. Belfast Ravens also had a big win at Camlock Rovers to move off bottom place on the table. Champion Lisburn Rangers picked up 3 points, and finally Larne Olympic defeated Money Slane Ladies. And that brings us to the end of this week's show. So, Colin, what about you buy me some coffee?
Basically, you call me big ears now, you want me to buy you coffee?
Alright, well, I'll pay then.
Well, we can go with that then if that's the case of it. Anyhow, listen, thank you very much for watching today's show once again and for your ongoing support for women's football in Northern Ireland.
And we'll see you again next week, but until then, let's not forget,
Girls get football.